One of the challenges that we have today in education in general is a lack of awareness of where our students are coming from and recognizing kind of what their day looked like before they got to us. And that probably doesn't end with a student. That probably is also something that happens with our teachers and with our administrators. Most of my professional experience is in large urban districts. And large urban districts hold a passion place for me because most of the districts that I've been in or worked with don't recognize when they became urban. They're not sure of that point when they became an urban district. And because of that, they lose touch. I have worked with teachers who were teaching a white curriculum to brown children, and that did not work. And we have to recognize that that probably doesn't just happen in urban school districts. It probably happens in more than urban school districts. And we haven't done a very good job of cultural responsiveness in the curriculum. We have raised an awareness of cultural responsiveness when we're thinking of placement special ed, when we think about discipline, when we think about how we're going to encourage attendance, but we have not done a really good job of looking at our curriculum and attending to the cultural responsive nature of that. I think some school districts have managed this, for example, like New York, by developing their own curriculum and designing their own curriculum for their student body. So it's very specific to their children in their district. And in some schools, it's specific all the way down to the community where they live in New York. LA has tried and done a good job of being culturally responsive with the curriculum and abandoning some text and moving to more digital texts that have a lot more flexibility. But it's very hard to move from that traditional textbook adoption that may tend to be less culturally responsive and just make the decision we're going to do the right thing for our kids and we're going to either create our own or we're going to move into more of a digital environment so that we can use the pieces of the adopted text that work, but the pieces that don't work for our community, we can plug in the digital pieces. And that to me is where we're going to be over the next 5 to 10 years, is having that fluidity in a curriculum so that you can really tailor your curriculum to your student body, not just their academic needs, but the whole student body, the whole social, emotional, cultural, academic, everything can be finely tailored to their needs.